You're right, everyone. I'm Lee,
I'm George.
and we are the Galaxy.
Characters.
This week we thought we would show you some of the bits we've picked up over the last week or so. Let's just get straight to it, innit, really? Right, first off, we have, I can't remember who these are made by. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by Nickelodeon. The bigger version of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series. So, of the 1988 characters. Now we've got Donatello loose, haven't we?
Yeah, and that's mine. But and they have the same old carding, but they're just different figures.
And we got these in B&M. I think they're like £12-13 each. And I'm going to go back and get Donnie and Michelangelo at the end of this month to complete the set. But they're nice, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty big and they're good.
I really want to open them, but I actually really like them in the packaging as well. So
they have a nice stand.
Yeah, and they've got a nice stand with their weapons and everything. But maybe we'll keep an eye out for them loose, innit?
Yeah. By the way, I wasn't there when you bought them. I was at school.
When I went and got them, I also popped into Geeks Watford and had a little perusal around their store, which is a really nice store. Good selection of stuff, good comics, good toys.
Good stuff.
Great staff, well worth a visit. I'll drop a link in the bottom to their Instagram and their Facebook. But I picked up Marvel Knights Punisher 1 and 2.
Nice. They're pretty good.
And I'm going to hunt down the rest of them. And I also got
a medical droid from Star Wars Episode 2.
No, wrong George.
Episode 5.
I can't remember the year. 1980 Lucasfilm Kenner medical droid from Empire Strikes Back.
Episode 5.
And he was a good price, and he looks clean and mint. And they had a really nice selection of vintage Star Wars figures as well, which are worth checking out.
Like good.
Also, these were a pretty good find in a charity shop. Now, if you remember that, if you watch the last summer's London Film and Comic Con, you'll see that I got Kevin Smith's autograph and that. And sitting in a charity shop was the Clerks in Action figures, Silent Bob. And he's in really nice condition. Bubbles really nice. A few little wear and tear. Good clean on him, he'll be good.
I've never seen it.
No. The card itself's got a few dings in it, but they had put a Goodwill sticker on it, and when I took it off as carefully as I could, it still removed part of the box there. And then a couple of days later, it was pointed out to me that was sitting behind the counter.
A bobblehead.
Yeah, Jay and Silent Bobbles. Silent Bob.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's quite nice. It's a replica. It's the same figure,
but bigger.
Yeah, and you can also get Jay and Buddy Christ in them, which is something that I might try and find the other two, as I do like them. I think they're pretty cool, and I love the little Clerks figure. And get well soon, Kevin, if you're watching. Doubt it.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Next, we'll do that one, innit?
Yeah.
Now, I pre-ordered these back in end of October, November time.
2017.
And they arrived literally a couple of days ago. And they are the McFarlane, can I show it to the camera? Stranger Things 6-inch action figures.
So this one comes with, well, it's a boy but dressed up as a girl.
No, it is a girl, it's 11. She's called 11.
Oh, I've never seen it.
And she comes with her wig and a walkie-talkie and hands and an Eggo. And they're nice, I think they're really nice. To the point that I pre-ordered the other three that are down for pre-order. Which are Dustin, Lucas and a Demogorgon. And I also got Chief Hopper.
Which is a police officer, but old time.
And he's really nice. He comes with a pistol and his coffee mug. Because mornings are for coffee. And reflection, I think.
They're pretty good.
But they were really nice. They were well worth the wait, as they got delayed from January, and then kept getting delayed, and then
Finally just
I got the email to say that they were coming out, and they're really nice, aren't they?
Yeah, and it finally came.
Yeah, really poseable.
Nice figures.
They'll be staying in the pack as well.
They're not cheap.
And then down to the last two bits, which personally I think are my favourite, and they seem to have got incredibly popular over the last couple of months. You'd never seen them before, had you? Until I got the first one. The first one. So I got this from Toys in the Attic. There we go. Follow them on Instagram,
Facebook,
and Twitter. I'll put a little link to their website below. The pre-order for the Stranger Things were through KAPOW Toys, and I paid less with them than I believe anywhere else. So we're well worth it. And as soon as I got them in, straight out to me. So brilliant. But this
one I only saw on a picture, not in person. Yeah.
This is. Do you want to tell them what it is?
Deadpool.
It's the Mezco
Deadpool.
112 Collective Deadpool. Now, I've been looking at these for a while, and my good friend Anthony, also known as some kind of turtle,
which you forgot the name of,
bought one and put some pictures of it up, and they are they're amazing figures. I mean, you can pose them.
They're expensive, but they're not cheap.
Yeah, well, they're not as expensive as Hot Toys, and they're just a scaled. In my opinion, they're like a scaled down version of a Hot Toy, and like at least
it comes with different.
At least half the price.
It's good. Let's just put it that way. They're big and they're good.
And they come with. Let's take
they come with a bunch of stuff.
Now I've already had a little take out and play with him, but
I have not.
As you can see, they come with multiple accessories, guns, hands, heads, grenades. The grenade shells for the grenade launcher I've already put into his belt because they're quite fiddly, so I've already done that.
I can tell what these are. So he's got some big, massive katanas.
Holsters and little like Glocks to go in them.
The next one
which is pretty cool.
They're pretty cool. They got the Deadpool logo.
Yeah, they got a Deadpool logo on the handle.
They're pretty small. They're nice though. And he has two massive swords.
He has his sword, his katanas, and has his like assault rifle.
They're massive. They can easily
I'll just
hurt.
give it a quick. Oh, all the clips do come out of. Oh, these are the hands for the swords.
Oh, should I put the swords in the back?
Yeah, he comes with assault rifle with
I'll show you this again, just
grenade launcher on the bottom.
Actually, on YouTube.
I can put these into his hands.
Ooh.
Oh, dropped it. Dropped it.
I'll show one grenade because they're all the same.
Yeah.
So I can get one out.
They all come with a stand with obviously the character's logo on. And
Listen, just as you can see, this grenade is really small.
There we are. Let's show you up close.
I'll show them the grenade. Grenades are really small.
They're in a proper costume. You can just stand them up obviously on the foot.
He has holsters for his swords, pouches. I'll show it. He has a bunch of different hands and head. He only has one spare head, which is pretty cool. He's got the eyes shut. When he's wearing, he has a head watch.
I mean, they are poseable. Near enough all the joints are.
Literally, all the joints are.
Yeah, literally are all movable. The costume has a good amount of movement in it, but obviously I'm still going to be quite careful with moving it around in case it rips. But I think that was amazing. That's the first time you've seen that one as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I've only seen pictures.
There you go, and obviously it's got hands to do all sorts of things. There'll be some pictures up on Instagram.
Nice material.
Shortly of him. And then also thanks to Anthony, or some kind of turtle.
Which he forgets.
He gave me a tip off that the local game store to me had the Punisher 112. Which seems to be getting quite hard to get hold of, and it's getting expensive. And they had it out in the back of their stock room, sitting there. He said it had it for nearly a year and a half, and no one was interested until obviously my friend and then myself came along, and they were reduced down to £60 instead of I think 70, but now they're going online for ridiculous prices, like 3 times that. And I like this. I like the box to this more than the Deadpool box because it has the magnetic flip open to show some artwork, and also the figure in its element.
It's very hard to get this gun back in.
Get this one out as well. Give it a little show.
I've seen this one and me and him have already had a little play around with it. It's pretty good. It's like really nice.
I'm just doing it quickly, so because it's getting late for us. There's old Frank's shouting, and he obviously comes with a grenade launcher, assault rifle, MP5, multiple hands.
Knife.
Am I missing a hand? No. Multiple hands. He also has like a burst of like fire as if he's shooting out of the gun.
True.
Which is pretty sick.
That's what that looks like if the swords in his house does. Pretty cool. This is what I like.
He also has a knife on his back, and where else did he come with? He comes with a beaten up face, a not beaten up face, and his shouting face.
Which is having like, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, George. We put that in, we can show these to the camera.
I kind of want to put him in a cool pose with the pistol, so he's got the sword hands.
There we go.
That's pretty cool. They both come with both stands, so you can look like they're jumping.
Yeah, they also do come with, let me put his sleeves up, his sleeves should be up. They also do come with, on the bottom, a plastic
stand.
Yeah, like a plastic stand, so you can have it so they're jumping or backflipping if you wanted.
Wow, the backflip would be pretty hard.
I mean, they're not cheap, but they are on the cheaper end of some products like this. Especially as Jules said, like the Hot Toys, which are
pretty expensive.
£200-300 a go, and if they sell out, become even more expensive. These obviously do have that same collectability, but they do have the lower price tag on them. And I mean, the ones they've just released at, I think it was New York Toy Fair, such as Black Panther. I can't remember who else is coming. The Iron Man that's coming. There's like 3 different Batmans. They are amazing quality. I think there's a Netflix Punisher as well, which I'd like to get, and a Daredevil. But they do make amazing figures, and they also make Star Trek figures, so for anyone that's out there that's a Star Trek fan. But you happy?
Yeah, I just made a funny pose.
Well,
like what?
Yeah, we thought we'd give a little recap of
stuff that we've requested.
Stuff that we'd picked up recently, and we've filmed our Rick and Morty special, but I haven't got round to editing that yet. So this will be out first, and then hopefully Rick and Morty should be out by the weekend. If not, we've got a charity shop and a surprise package to open.
Which is, I do not know if he does.
So, until next time, keep collecting. We'll see you later.